from James Stadium in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Thanks for joining us. Well, we've had quite a year so far with some incredible individual performances, and we're just about ready to get this one started as the Cowboys square off against the Buccaneers. Teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Let's go to the field. Thunder comes in to kick off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. He downs it in the end zone. No return on that kickoff, and they'll get ready to start the drive at the target. Using motion. Under pressure with the throw. Incomplete pass. Beautiful throw there, John, but the back failed to hang on.
This is one of those guys who really works hard to make himself a complete player. He's approved as a pass receiver, but he'll drop one of those easy ones every now and then.
Dropping back. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Williams did a good job reading the quarterback on that.
The quarterback never even tried to lift the defender off his receiver.
So after the interception, now it's first and 10. Calling an audible now. Decent game, not four. Melissa, is there an update?
I caught up with Coach Newton to get his pregame thoughts. He told me it is all about execution. Like anything else, you have to play hard, keep a balance between run and pass, and see who can make plays. We'll see what happens out there.
Thanks, Melissa. 1 yard gain by the running back.
Everyone needs to stay focused here. Hold your blocks, run good routes, and make a good pass. You need to convert this.
Hand it off. Fakes the handle. Looking for a receiver. With the throw. Interception. Breaking through. No burden. It's on the ground. It's picked up. The offense recovers its own fumble.
That ball just took a lucky bounce. Right back to the offense.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Pressure coming with the pass, and he hits his target.
Now this is what a receiver with great concentration can do for you. He makes a catch and he knows he's going to get nailed. And he does a heck of a job of holding on to it and bringing it down.
To carry it. Amber picks up just enough to convert. So he works his way past the marker for a first down. Calling an audible. And they get the call. About a 4-yard gain there.
Finish this thing off right here. Don't mess around.
Second down, goal to go. Clark sets up. Pressure with the pass. Incomplete pass. That short pass incomplete brings up a third down play. Under pressure, he's looking, rolling out to his right. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown. What a catch.
That's a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone. He has a knack for finding ways to get open when there's a lot of traffic.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. The defense did a pretty good job of the position they were put in, but the offense was able to get in for the score.
As a defense, it's a tough situation when you come out and you realize the offense doesn't have to go very far. I'm sure the next drive they'll come out and want to stop them, no matter where the drive starts.
From the 3-yard line. Stiff arm. Tampa Bay takes over on offense, needing a touchdown to draw even. The Buccaneers have a very well-rounded defense, John. An ideal mixture of size and speed, and if they execute their game plan out there, look out.
You're right, they do have a lot of great athletes on this team. But what impresses me is their discipline. This one could turn out to be a long day for the offensive coordinator.
Number 60 stops him for negative yardage. And that play runs right into a roadblock.
Yep, and the roadblock was a big old defensive lineman who wasn't fooled by the draw at all.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Closing in. It's good. He finds his man. Great throw to beat this up.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Only one man in the backfield. Trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
Tupa is looking for a good punt here. Swinton is back to receive this kick, and he chooses not to return this one.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
It's 1st and 10. Looks like he's calling an audible. Hand it off. The 40. Good moves on that run.
That guy has great acceleration. It allows him to stop at a dime and change direction.
We'll get the ball again. Amber did a nice job on that one.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first down, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
Tampa Bay comes out with 8 guys in the box. Cardinals see something in the defense. 1-yard gain by the running back.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection of play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Pressure coming. Rosen gets him on the run. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Calling it audible. Amber. Brooks takes him down at the 20-yard line. A run up the middle, but the defense was waiting right there to make the stop.
Yeah, he saw a little seam there. Could have closed up before he had a chance to take advantage of it.
Man in motion. They'll go with a run once again. He doesn't get much there, and he needs a breather. Looks to the sideline.
This is a time to look down the field. Look for your guy to find a hole in the defense and get him the ball.
Line up the lone back. Pressure. Rosen. And it's caught. Still running. Stick on to the defender to the ground. Touchdown. Cowboys.
Now take a look at this. They got a shot at him. He was so strong and powerful, he just busted right through the tackle and kept going all the way to the end zone. That's a heck of a run.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
He took a knee in the end zone, and they'll start the drive at the 20. Play action. He goes to the left side. With the adjustment, he has it. Good throw, good catch, and the change.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you. Here's a good defense for this situation.
They line up in the I formation. The pass on first down. Slings it to the outside. And this pass is completed. So the whole field was able to stand back there in front of the open man.
You know, when the defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
The Buccaneers using motion. Gets the ball off. They'll mark it at the 46-yard line. 1 yard gain by the running back.
This is a good one to call.
Dallas has jumped out to an early lead as the first quarter comes to a close. The score 14-0. Tampa Bay needs to get to work as we start the second quarter. 9 yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. And off to the tailback. Nice play fake. Under pressure. Throws it. And this pass is completed. Johnson flings that finish in.
Now that is a great throw. The quarterback surveyed the field, found the open guy, and got the ball to him in a hurry. A smart coach can pull this play.
With the throw, he delivers the ball. Good read on that play. So then drop back in zone, took advantage.
That's the kind of efficiency that the coach is looking for out of him. Take what the defense gives, don't force it, protect the football, those kinds of things.
It's taken down in the backfield. And they want to dump that play, John.
Well, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Steps up, rolling. He hits his receiver.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look out. We're in a hole here on third down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
They'll pass on first down. Closing in with the pass into the open field. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The quick pass to the quarterback is there for the score.
That was great vision by the quarterback. He looked the defense off as receiver and then turned and fired it to the open guy.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. So the offense puts together a tiny string of plays that ends with the ball in the end zone and a touchdown on the scoreboard.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there and it's showing on drives like that.
From the 1 yard line, using the stiff arm. And we'll see if they can move the ball as well through the air this time as they did after scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Only one man in the backfield. Amber. Just about 2 yards in the run by the halfback.
You got to be aware of everything going on out there. If you see a weakness, you got to attack it.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Slings it to the outside. And he's knocked out of bounds. 30-yard line. He throws a perfect strike.
That was one heck of a throw. You could see him setting for the pass, then boom, it was gone.
To carry it. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down.
Remember the fundamentals, just like your practice.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 31. Hart sets up. Looks like he's calling an audible. Amber. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Loss of around 2.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
Pressure. Stepping up. Graham. He did a great job getting to the quarterback for his first sack.
This is the time to look down the field. Look for your guy to find a hole in the defense and get him the ball. Surveying the field. Going long. He made the catch. The
Amazing play by Glenn.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. And this is the 7th play of this drive. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Under pressure, looking downfield, throws it, and the catch is made. That pass was right on the mark.
Yep, he just looked up and whack, the pass was right there. Those are the kind of passes your receivers love.
2 minutes left.
You need to keep the ball moving. Just do whatever you have to pick up the yardage you need.
Closing in with the pass. He fires the pass, but it's overthrown.
He just threw that pass too hard. The receiver might have caught up with the ball if he used a little more touch.
And they'll send the kicker out to try to pick up 3 points as the half is close to the end. Looking for an option. Throws it. Pass goes incomplete. So the defense comes up big on a very interesting decision to go for it here in the first half.
Yeah, you really have to question the decision making here. You're saying that you're not going to trust your special teams, but now you put all the pressure on your defense.
An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. With the pass, he never hesitated on that pass.
That was quite a throw. This guy's been blessed with a golden arm. What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
Passing on 1st down. Throwing. And it's caught. They'll move the sticks for that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage. In the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Looking downfield. It's 2nd down. 6 yards to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Drops back. Pressure. He's tackled behind the line. After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long. 5th play of this drive. Dropping back with the throw. He hits his receiver. The 10. Ball loose. It's picked up. So they'll turn it over in the red zone.
The ball carrier always has to keep a firm grip of the ball. When this team is deep inside the enemy territory, the worst thing you can do is fumble down here.
And we'll take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before the knee was down.
The key thing here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down. If it did, then it should be counted as a fumble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
The guys upstairs made the right call as the referee overturned the call and got it right.
Yeah, and it's important to get the calls right these last 2 minutes. The offense has a great shot at scoring a touchdown before the half. They don't need to be concerned with time, so any play works in this situation.
Hand it off. And he's brought down at the 2-yard line.
I think this is where you bring in one of the 2 tight ends, heck, maybe even 3, and you try and find one of them open for the score.
Under pressure. Goes with a short pass to the right side. No gain. The coach is having them hurry it up. Closing in. Gunning this one to the end zone. John, it looked like he had it, but he just couldn't hold on. Now it's 4th down.
The quarterback found the lane, hit his receiver in the hand, and he just dropped it. That's one of those plays that you can look back on later in the game as a play that either won it for you or lost it for you.
The kick is up. The try is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Nice. The Cowboys will start this drive from the 20.
Watch that game plan. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 20. Carter using split back. Dropping up the pass on first down. The throw. Pass ball's incomplete.
Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yards. You need to get out of bounds.
They'll go from the shotgun. Drops back. Looking for an option. Looking deep to the right. This pass is incomplete. Looking for something downfield. Nothing was there, though, and it's third down now.
The quarterback doesn't want to force one to get the first. There's a whole other half to play, and there's no need to try and get it all on this drive.
Looking for a receiver. Rolling out to his left. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. He's having a tough time getting anything going on this run.
You have to give credit to the defense out there. The last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable. And that's because they did a good job confusing him with their scheme and their coverage. The defense did a nice job of stopping him on third down. And if we see a punt and they can get a decent return, they might have enough time for a field goal before halftime. A smart coach would call this one.
It's first and 10. Dallas doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary. Dallas comes out of the quarter defense. With the pass, with the adjustment, Tampa Bay pulls a timeout. They have none remaining. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. And the kicker got all of that one. Another successful field goal try gives him his second three-pointer of the game. Dramatically. He's back and ready to put this one in the air. Short kickoff. From the 4-yard line. Stiff arm there.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
Carter sets up, using motion. And off to the tailback. Misses it. So at halftime, it's anyone's game with the score. Dallas 14. Tampa Bay 13. And we go back to the game. We're ready to start the second half of play. Dramatically. In to kick this one off. Good distance. From the 1. Lays into him with a stiff arm. Dallas leading by a slim margin, heading back out.
Get him thinking pass, and then surprise him with a draw play.
The Cowboys holding on by less than a field goal. Scrambling around. So they lose yardage on that tackle. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completion.
With the throw, and he makes the grab. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
They've done very well on third down to this point. Throwing short to the right side. A short pass off the mark, and it's not collected. So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. He's waiting for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
The Buccaneers can regain the lead with a field goal. Pressure coming. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up second down. The Buccaneers come out with receivers bunched on both sides. the throw. He finds his man. Sims could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that first down throw.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
Passing on first down. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Big time play by Builder.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
Throwing on first down. Under pressure. Throwing. Incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
So it's second and 10. Nine backs into this play. Closing in with the pass, with the catch. And again, it's first and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open. They're making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
Man in motion. Pressure coming with the throw. He hits his receiver. Sims showed his strong arm and lightning release on that throw.
That's just to display a great hand shown by that receiver. The throw was a little off the mark, but he got his fingertips on it and brought it in for the catch.
Builder goes in motion. Hands it off. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Great rushing touchdown there.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
Come on, here.
Onto the run. So they get the touchdown, and now the two. Good job moving the ball with length of the field for the touchdown.
Hey, these guys deserve to feel good about it. Now it's the defense's turn to come out and do its job.
Big kick will set up for the return. From the one. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. They'll go from the I formation. They carry it. Nice play fake. Looking for an option. Rolling out to his right. Catch on the run. Good looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
Amber at the 37-yard line. Amber didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Drops back. Pressure with the pass. And that's a gain of about 8.
Take a quick read here. Look for the guy who's open and get the ball in his hand.
Under pressure, gets the pass off.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. And this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
The Cowboys using motion. Again in the run. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
Hands it off. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
We got to convert on these short yardage situations. Stay focused out there.
Drops back, closing in. Great play in the backfield by Spires. The protection broke down there.
That's just a case of an overload where the defense had...
We'll go back to the play play on the field. Noah will do his best to get this one inside their 5. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Give this one a shot.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Give it all you got.
Pressure coming. Throw. That guy did a great job bringing the ball in.
That receiver has it all. He can run and catch with the best of them. The defense better make sure that they have him covered.
Sets up. Dropping back. Looking long down the right side of the field. At the 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown. Tampa Bay. That's a huge play by the quarterback.
The quarterback made the right read on that one, leading to a long pass reception that put some points in the board.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. The point after is good. No time wasted there. Down the field they went quickly with less than a minute off the game clock.
If you're an offensive coach and you're writing up a game plan, that's exactly the picture you've got in your head. Taking the ball downfield fast.
Using the stiff arm. Dallas has to get to work quickly, trailing by 2 touchdowns. 1st and 10. Pressure, gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on the short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
Hammer in the backfield. Changing the play now. Hand it off to the back. They blitz in the backfield.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. Hoping to get some penetration and get him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep them from picking up the 1st down.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Buccaneers ahead of the Cowboys. 28-14. And we'll start the 4th quarter.
Keep an eye on the safety. Take advantage of the spots where the defense looks soft.
With the pass, it's going the other way. It was homework, and it showed there.
That may have just been a case of miscommunication. Nothing seemed to go right there.
Man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Breaks free. Pittman with a nice run. Picks up the 1st down.
It was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a 1st down.
Gets set. Fakes the handle. With the throw. And his pass is complete. Touchdown. Tampa Bay. He caught the pass for the touchdown.
He outplayed the defender for the ball on that play. The guy with the best position usually will come up with it.
Number 82. It's his 2nd touchdown catch of the game. The kick is up. And the extra point is good. They were set up with good field position and were able to make the most of it by getting the touchdown.
Whether it's your special teams or defense that sets you up with great field position, your job as an offense is to take advantage of it. They did it right there.
From the 11. He delivers the forearm. That interception brought their last drive to a sudden halt. After collecting themselves on the sidelines, let's see what happens here. Throwing on 1st down. Throwing short to the right side. And he steps out of bounds. At the 31, the receiver was able to get that pass under control and bring it into his body for the reception.
There's nothing that receiver can't do out there.
The backs are lined up in an arm. Great fake. He's looking, gets the pace off, and it's complete. Hart was able to find his man for the 1st down.
The receiver is really a special player. He's one of those guys you want to look for at crunch time.
Amber. Pickup of about 8.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
Throwing. into the open field. And he's ridden out at the 28-yard line. Carter with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
Fifth play of this drive. Surveying the field. Gets rid of it. Picked off. The defender was all over that one.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book. You should start him with this play.
So after the interception, now it's 1st and 10. Under pressure with the pass. Holstock is one of those receivers who always seems to find a way week after week to get open, and that's his 4th catch today. Dallas lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. With the throw, and he makes the grab. Breaking free. Sims gunned the pass to his receiver.
This is an example of a quarterback trusting his arm. He just made a decision, and the ball was there in a blink of an eye.
To the air on 1st down. Closing in. Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. What happened there, John?
You got so much stuff going on out there. You got to get off the line. You got to run a good route. You have to read the defense. You got to get open. But the most important thing you do after all that is you have to catch the ball.
Just about a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, this is a good one to call.
Cross play to the left. Again.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is. It's time to call a special teams play.
Tupa is back to punt. Swift into return. Here's the kick. And this punt will sail out of bounds.
You need to hurry up here. So complete this pass and then get out of bounds.
Carter sets up. To the air on 1st down. With the throw, with the adjustment, he has it. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
They'll head right back to the line. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Passing on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Nice catch. Excellent gain on 1st down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. Make it look easy.
The offense is going to hurry things up here. 2 minutes to the final gun.
Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yardage. You need to get out of bounds.
Amber. Nice play fake. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Carter doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
Looking for room. Pressure. He surveys the field. Throws it. Incomplete. He just couldn't find a way to control it.
No receiver's perfect, so you'll even see the best ones drop a few. But the key word is a few. The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline. Because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
The 40. It's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up 1st down if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
To the air on 1st down. Fires it out to the left. On the run. No problem picking up the 1st.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball in the receiver perfectly.
Rolling out to his left. He's scrambling around, gets the pass off. The catch was made out of bounds.
And the only call there that can really save you is a situation if the official determines that you would have come down inbounds, but the defender pushes you out while you're up in the air. And that clearly didn't happen there.
Dropping back. Throwing. Stretches and grabs it. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle. Under pressure to the end zone. Looking for the touchdown on first down, but couldn't get it to his target. Just over a minute still to go. Scrambling. Simeon Wright gets familiar with the quarterback for the second time today.
They're going to want to put an extra eyeball or two on him from now on.
So now we have third and goal. Down the gun. Dropping back. Guns it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Just watch his patience and poise back there. Takes his time, looks over his options, and finds his receiver in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. That's a heck of a play.
Gunder comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. The Cowboys have just made it a two-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
Here it is. From the 40. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Pittman. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that line. The Buccaneers come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight.
Get in there, man. Bulldog under. Set. Give it all you got. You got it. Bust his grill. Get him low. Fire out. Get in there.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Tampa Bay 35, Dallas 21. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.
Reality is perception with a weak stomach, bubbling uneasy like the bowels of food, enough to make a black ghost turn pale.
This is the name that came called to the game. Not like these rappers who spit it the same. Separate lanes from their chain. My mind don't slack. I'm totally focused on beating a track. Monster refuses to beat in your lag. 1,000-watt amp with woofers and DAC. Lean to the left if you. Baby got back in his in, baby fat. Part of me,